film him cutting the cheese.
Also, not my finger.
Please.
It's Sardinian cheese or it's like Italian cheese?
No.
What make it special?
Brought from Sardinia. The cheese, the sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Sardinian sausage.
The very typical one.
They don't bring Sardinian beer, but they have really good Sardinian beer also.
Ta-da!
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about your camp. It will be in September. What are you preparing? What is going to happen at this edition?
We are always trying to improve, which for us is not really a camp, it's a community. Then, of course, the kind of event we can easily describe as a camp, but we think is one of the many way of trying to live the world around Jiu-Jitsu. But we think Jiu-Jitsu is not only the part of the sport, Jiu-Jitsu is also the way of living, the lifestyle. So for us is to be a community, to be together, of course to live in the beautiful area of Sardinia, Cagliari, so all the nature, all the heritage, but same time the fact of live a way of living that we call it Jiu-Jitsu, but are the value of respect, freedom, equality, being together, and we really think that this year is going to be yes, good in numbers, because we are going to be around 900, 1,000 people, but also the level of the professors. Thanks to the fact that are many years with big brands like, I don't know if we can say the names of the brands.
We can say the name of it.
Okay, maybe you will cut it anyway. No, but thanks to the help of Zebra and Tatami, we are starting to be recognized also in a professional way amongst all the community of professors and also companies. And this is giving us the opportunity to bring professors like Demian Maia, Kendall Roos, and many others in Sardinia in order to, let's say, I don't want to say that without them BJJ Summer Week is not the same, but thanks to them we are making the profile of the seminars and the quality of the moments of sport higher and higher, and really is impressive how in these years BJJ Summer Week is recognized amongst everyone. Like for us, sometimes we don't need to have anymore any intermediate. We just write in Instagram to the professor, look, you want to come to Summer Week? And they, yeah, hello, yeah, why not? And this is something that is not because of us, but it's thanks to the community, because all the participants that are coming, then maybe they go to their country, in a seminar they speak with the professors. So this is what is happening. BJJ Summer Week is spreading the verbs of our values.
Yeah, and can you tell us more about the names which coming this year as professors?
We have from the, let's say how to say I would say the classical, but the resident professors like
yes.
Michel Neccolini,
the veterans.
Yeah, the veterans, Victor Shaolin, Dario Bacci, Flavio Santiago. But then you have like this is the second edition. We have Demian Maia, which is giving a great value to the camp, but also Maggie Grindati. This year he will come also with Lira Grindati, and it's coming people like Taglian Porfirio. She was out from the camps for many years, and now she's back, and we are really ready to see her on stage. But also Guter and Pereira.
The last one that we just had,
Giancarlo Bodoni, which
still few missing that we didn't announce yet.
Yeah, but like Kainan Duarte. I mean,
and you mentioned Gutenberg, yeah?
Yeah, Gutenberg also. I mean, I don't want to forget in naming them all, but really is amazing now how we have the chance to really bring everyone, and we are really looking forward for the next year, which is going to be the 10th edition, to see and to know who is going to be a professor. And we have also Ocean this year.
Also at the same time, I think it's important to recognize the fact that since last year we started as well to have like professors teaching the basic classes, So you are welcome, like whatever belt color you have, whatever experience, whatever years you are practicing jiu-jitsu. There are people that are ready to teach like for every level, and they are very important as well. If we can compare it with a music festival, it's like you have, of course, the big bands, but you need the bands that are warming up the crowd and making it possible for everyone to enjoy it in the same way.
I always say that we are the all-you-can-eat of jiu-jitsu, because really the feeling is, yes, you have the seminars there, you have the nature, you have the beach, you have the atmosphere, you have the events, but really, what you want to take from BJJ Summit to BJJ Summit every week is what you want. I mean, so you don't have to make all the seminars, you don't have to participate to everything. You have to take what you want, and at the same time, you have to give what you want, because really we always stress on the fact that it's a community. Not because we want to use this word, which is really fancy in these years, but because we really think the added value of this event is the fact that everyone can come and address to us and propose itself, and see if we can merge together in order to make the event bigger, but even if we have the chance to propose values that are good to our world. For example, what we are trying to do in these years, we are trying to foster the sustainability of the event. So we are trying as much as possible to get rid of some wasting mentality, like use plastic or use too much things that are ruin not only the environment, but also, you know, the atmosphere. Like, for example, we are fostering on the I know that in 2024 to still speak about this, it looks like medieval time, but you know, we still need to speak about equality, about between genders, but also about non-binary gender, about all the community that, you know, it looks stupid now that we have still to speak about this, but we do need to do it, and our community has the power of saying it. And for example, this year there is going to be people that are going to be trained on those values in order to be there, and remember that even if it looks silly for someone, to remember that not everyone recognizes himself in female or male character. Still, we have to be prepared in order to recognize who needs it, but also to be there to help whoever needs some help. And this is really inspiring, because since with all the stuff we are doing this work, we find out that those things are important. And again, it's a matter of community.
Okay, how do you guys feel? I think it's that's the truth, that you are the biggest camp in the world in Jiu-Jitsu. How do you feel about that? Did you think about maybe going to the Guinness records?
Look, to be honest, I was speaking before with a friends from Milano. We don't think we are the biggest. Of course, numbers speak.
In numbers?
We've been around 900 last year, and probably we will arrive to 1,000 this edition. But we never stop. We try always to make collaboration with everyone, and probably because we came from a small island, we really feel like we have to do more, and this is probably the thing that is pushing. What is going to be in the future, who knows? Of course, what we want to do is to try to spread our way of live Jiu-Jitsu around the world, and BJJ Summer Week is a good tool in order to do it.
I think like a very important thing is that, like, of course the first editions had less people and they were different. They were maybe this community feeling was more felt, because of course with less people it's easier to be together and make everyone know each other. But since we are more and more, we are trying to add more added value and more things to the menu. So there is a sparring place that is running all day long, and people can enjoy that. There are 3 seminars running at the same time, including the basic ones, so that people can do that. We are organizing different excursions, so that people, when they are tired about Jiu-Jitsu, they can also do that and enjoy the city, get to know more about our culture, which is a very important part of the event that we are trying to organize. what else? I mean, like we are trying to put on top the events that we are organizing. You know, last year we had Enio. This year for sure we have the Ocean running. We had Polaris a couple of years ago. So we are trying as well to give some shows, some entertainment, different things.
Because people like think like, oh, there's 900 people. How I can have fun there? But I think like you organize it so well that all people can have fun. I remember like 2 years ago seminar with Fion. It was first time someone needed to speak with the microphone, which I think it was nice because it was women's seminar. Women would always less appreciate. Less people were coming for the seminar, and that was the biggest seminar I ever saw with the Fion. You know, so many people, and everyone was happy. You know, like
It was packed. Yes.
You know, there are so many things that I think only when you are in such kind of environment you can really understand. Because, for example, you spoke about Fion. Fion, I think she's the one that is empowering female jiu-jitsu right now, and her choices are choices that are helping all the other women doing jiu-jitsu. And when you see her amongst all so many people, I mean, you don't need to be BJJSUMMER Week to say how much Fion is big, but you know, you really see that through jiu-jitsu also, you know, we can give important values to the fact that even in a sport of combat like jiu-jitsu, that normally people think that men's are more important than women, you see her doing what she's doing, and a long queue of people waiting to speak with her, and this is inspiring. And this is why he's more pushing us on the fact that if we have to pursue a value, we have to do all the efforts possible in order to foster this, because many people, it's mean more opportunity to give values, and we are enlightened of doing it.
And to try to make the experience valuable, secure, and something good for everyone. Think about this like we started already many years ago with Michel Niccolini as our ambassador, and the one that was in the very beginning pushing to give like female jiu-jitsu also like a lot of recognition and value. And year after year, if you see the roster, we are balancing it more and more. This is also like, I think, a print of the fact that the sport is not anymore like exclusivity or like with male as a more important figure, but it is like really balanced now, and there are a lot of girls like Fion, Michelle, and other ones like that we are organizing, inviting Maggie, Tayan, etc.
And I can see like you are from the island, you are from the Sardinia, and I can see you are really proud of your place. You want to show it to the people, show the culture and the traditions. Like, tell us more about it, like about events were happening always when you're doing this.
For sure, our power and our background is helping us in order to give a unique experience, because Sardinia has a lot of saying, not only through the food, about the nature, but through the culture. We have so many things that are into our heritage that are connected to the jiu-jitsu community, and we are trying also to give it, for example, showing our mascot. For example,
what is this year? You always have every year have something different.
For example, this is the one that we are using on 2001.
It's another one. Yeah.
2001 was
2001.
2021.
2019, I think.
2021 was the year that was after COVID, and you can see the mamutones. That is a classical carnival mask from Mamoyada, which is a town from our country, these ones. It's choking the devil, it's choking the death. And on 2021, we decided to do this because finally we went after behind COVID. The one that you are having is 2020. It was the year of COVID. And the mask that is in there is the boa. Boa is a fierce mask that is representative to the nature. And in that year of 2020, you know, everybody were hoping that something would help everyone to be to help us out COVID. So every time that we represent the mask, it has the meaning. The one of 2023 is the octopus that is trying to be connected to a tree. Why we did this? because it was the first year of the war of Ukraine and Russia. And in a moment of war and everybody were in fear, so we wanted to give a symbol of peace because, octopus is a smart animal that...
We have octopus position in Jiu-Jitsu also.
Yeah, it is.
It is popular.
So for us is a way of using what you have in your house in order to in some way also to be commercial because
yes.
We are trying to give a value, but also to give something, and it's working.
Sardinia is well known for the beaches. We have them here in the back. But on the other hand, even many Italians, they just think about that and they think about Sardinia. But there is much more. There is thousands of archaeological history. There is pagan traditions like the ones that Emanuele was talking about that we represent there. There is of course food. There is possibility to visit different places, for example, related with the culture of fishing or mining. So there is a lot of the different stuff that you can find. So it's not only beaches, but you find forests, you find mountains. And during the days that we have, it's few days, but if people manage to cut a little bit more as well, they have the chance to maybe go around and see a little bit more of this, which represents a unique opportunity.
Yeah, I remember when I was there 2 years ago, I book a car and I go around the island. I really recommend that for everyone going there.
That's the
after
point.
the camp or before. Yeah, so you also mentioned about the ocean. What's the deal with ocean? What is ocean and what is going to happen at the camp with this?
Ocean is a new grappling tournament in Europe, which is held by Union Jiu-Jitsu, and let's say is a made in Italy GP, but is involving great fighters such as Lira, such as Tariq.
Flanagan.
Yeah, right, and also the best from Italy. He's going to take show the final in Cagliari during BJJ Summer Week. So it's going to be something for sure crowded because for all the people of BJJ Summer Week it's going to be free. So we are going to have at least 900 people watching it in Saturday. But it's inspiring also because it's another, let's say, is another element on the pot, showing how Jiu-Jitsu is growing and how Jiu-Jitsu is really giving opportunity to everyone to show what are the possibilities of this great sport. Everybody speaks normally about ADCC, Polaris, of course, because I think it's the second in the world after ADCC. At the same time, to have something so serious like Ocean, which is Italian, even if it's an international level, it will give a good value to summer because anyway, the athletes that are going to fight in Ocean are going to be around during summer week. So again, it's a good connection for us.
Yeah, okay. And in the end, can you just invite people to the camp, say the dates, say how they can roll up, where they can find you, to the camera?
Look, from 18 to 23 is going to be September, of course, but it will take an event that will really give you opportunity to know a super island, to be in a super heritage community, and to be amongst always people that are really trying to share their knowledge, share their jiu-jitsu, but also to create a connection between people from all around the world. So we invite you, if you want to have some info, you can follow us on Instagram or in our site, BJJ Summer Week. And what to say more? Just contact us. There is some member of our staff that always give you all info 24 hours. And what to say more? Come, try us and be one of those people that are still coming every year and are part of this super community.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Summer Week is more than a camp, as we like to say. It's a chance to get to know other Jiu-Jitsu lovers from all over the world. You find people from 50, 60 different countries coming from US, Australia, everywhere really in the world. It's a chance to get to know our culture, to enjoy the rhythm of life of Italy and Sardinia. Good food, good friendship. People are coming since 9 years. Every year there is some persons that are coming like every year and they cannot miss it. So for this reason, if you really cannot make it this year because September is really close, next year is going to be the 10th edition, but every edition is really unmissable, so make your best efforts to be there as well this September. 18 to 23, we wait for you.
Thank you.